Okay, this is another video of some of the NBN's SAU documents which keep throwing up interesting information, at least in my opinion. One I'm looking at now is the public version forecast in support of the SAU variation, which seems to indicate that there's going to be a reasonably significant decline in HFC activations to 2026. So if we actually look, it's actually a spreadsheet, but it actually gives a forecast for each of the different technologies, which kind of all makes sense, but HFC doesn't. So if you look at the FTTP component, that's increasing because of the fibre on demand project, or Fibre Connect, I think is the NBN likes to call it. And there's a corresponding decrease in fibre to the node, although the NBN lump fibre to node, fibre to the basement together, but there's no actual fibre on demand or Fibre Connect for, at least at this stage, to fibre to the basement. So it's all purely fibre to the node decline, or should be. Same thing with fibre to the curb, corresponding decrease. That all makes sense. If we look at the fixed wireless, that's actually increasing, which makes sense because they're moving people off the satellite footprint onto the expanded fixed wireless network or footprint with their upgrades, their 4G upgrades and their 5G upgrades. And then there's a corresponding decrease in the satellite, which also makes sense because of the work they're doing in the fixed wireless networks. But what doesn't make sense, at least to me, is why is there a decrease in HFC activation? It's not insignificant. So if we look at the peak, it was just under 2 million. And then it slowly starts declining from about, just trying to think, 26, 25, 24, 23, from financial 2023, and 2024, it's 1908, and then 25, it's 1860, and then we get to financial year 26, and it's 1,791,000. So, that's not an insignificant decrease. So, it's roughly 200,000, so, or slightly more. So what's happening there? Is that, I don't know, 5G competition, 5G broadband competition, or is there something else going on? The only thing I can think of is there's some sort of proposal for a fibre on demand or fibre on connect for HFC. Now, I doubt it would be the whole HFC footprint, but it could be parts of it where there's concurrence between the HFC footprint and fibre to the premise, or at least where there's street fibre with a fibre to the node fibre on demand project. So I don't know, that's a weird one. I'm just scratching my head and I can't figure it out. So why is there such a decrease? And it's not, as I said, it's not an insignificant decrease too, or forecast decrease. So anyway, maybe, who knows, maybe it is a fibre on demand for the HFC footprint, or at least in parts of it. So as I said, I don't know. I can't find any information on it, at least at this stage, that would explain it. So I'm just putting it out there. Okay, thanks for watching.